thousands of subscribers, millions of views, a growing audience. Too many people online followed Austin Jones and fell in love with his singing. Many people online, Austin Jones looked like another internet success story. He was known for music content, social media videos, and all kinds of other content that he was doing behind the scenes, apparently, as well. Welcome to ButAllegedly. Today, we're looking at the rise and fall of Austin Jones and how internet influence can become something much darker when boundaries are crossed.
Like you and she likes everyone, and I never like to admit that I was wrong. And I've been so caught up in my job, didn't see what's going on, but now I know I'm better sleeping on my own. Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself.
Okay, that's enough of that. Absolutely enough of that. I have to let you know, viewer discretion is advised. Everything I do say is based off of case file. I will not present false information that I do not find on the internet. However, this is all allegedly. It's up to you to decide from what I show you on what is true and what is not. Hi, I'm Jordan, and I am the host of ButAllegedly. So today we are looking at Austin Henry Jones. Austin Jones originally gained attention through social media and YouTube. His videos helped him build a large audience, particularly among young viewers. Like many creators during that era of YouTube, personality became part of the brand. Fans didn't just watch videos, they felt connected to their creators. Supporters followed their lives, watched updates, commented daily, and sometimes felt like they actually knew the person behind the screen. That type of connection can create loyalty, but it can also create a power imbalance. As Jones grew his online presence, accusations eventually began to emerge involving inappropriate interactions with underage fans. So today, we will both learn together about Austin Jones, who is due to be released from federal custody within the next year or so, and the history of his crimes that he has done. And we will learn this together. So Austin Jones seems like he was one of the guys that just was into that 2016 era, doing their supposed Love Yourself by Justin Bieber, covers, and looks like he did a lot of different styles of music videos. It looks like he actually was going somewhere. It didn't seem like he was doing some things behind the scenes that could get him in trouble. He did have a very nice voice, and he also had, I believe, some skit videos, mainly song videos. He wrote some original songs as well. Let's see what his short is.
If you don't swim, you'll drown. But don't move, honey. You look so perfect standing there. Hey, if you don't.
Imagine how long it would take to put together something like this and to have the voice to be able to do it as well. I mean, it sounds like there's an entire a cappella band singing. I mean, this is some talent. I can see why he got his followers. Unfortunately for him, I do believe he has been locked up quite a bit a while. This is from the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Chicago area musician sentenced 10 years in federal prison for enticing underage girls to produce sexually explicit videos. Says a Chicago area musician was sentenced Friday to 10 years in federal prison for enticing several underage girls, some as young as 14 years old, to produce sexually explicit videos of themselves. This was in May of 2019. He has been in prison since that long. That is a pretty good time. The prison sentence was announced by the following agency heads: U.S. Attorney John R. Losh, Jr., Northern District of Illinois, and Special Agent in Charge James M. Gibbons, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. So ICE and Homeland Security investigations is what led to Austin's arrest. Now, the federal prison sentence represents a major step towards injustice for the young victims whom he manipulated and exploited, said Gibbons. HSI is committed to protecting the most vulnerable members of our society, our children, from predators who abuse their trust. Let's see what happened here. Austin Jones, 26, of Bloomingdale, Illinois, pleaded guilty earlier this year to one count of receiving child pornography. Bloomingdale, Illinois. That is some place we will circle back to and kind of do a walk around the town and see how it looks there at Bloomingdale. U.S. District Judge John Z. Lee imposed this 120-month prison sentence after a hearing in federal court in Chicago. Jones is a musician with a significant following on social media, including Facebook and YouTube. His online music videos have been viewed millions of times. Jones admitted in a plea agreement that in 2016 and 2017, he chatted with 6 underage girls on Facebook and enticed them to produce graphic videos of themselves and send them to him. Jones told some of his victims to send him the videos as a way to prove they were his biggest fans. He also told some of his victims that the videos were part of a modeling opportunity and that he could assist them in gaining followers on Instagram. So he was basically prying on these poor younger victims who were looking for what he had discovered on, social media. It looks like he got 10 years in federal prison. Looks like he began his career on releasing music in 2007 by writing his own material in 2010. In 2014, he released the EP titled We'll Fall Together, which ended up at number 12 on the iTunes pop chart. Interesting. Actual court case for Austin. It says, on a factual basis, the defendant will plead guilty because he is in fact guilty of the charge contained in the information. In pleading guilty, the defendant admits the following facts and that those facts establish his guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. On or about May 4th of 2017 at Bloomingdale in the Northern District of Illinois, Austin Jones knowingly received child CP as defined in Title 18. On here, his Offender Registry, he is a lifetime registrant. So he will be on the registry for his entire life for child porn possession of film photos. Looks like the victim age was 14 and he was 24, over 10 years older. 10 years older than this victim. Look at Bloomingdale, Indiana. It looks like Bloomingdale has a lot of nice places. It's got a nice water park. It looks very beautiful there. Let's kind of do a walk around and open in maps here and see. It says in the Northern District of Bloomingdale. So where would that be? That's going to be up here next to the Grove Forest Preserve. So let's just see. Right, smack dab in the middle of Bloomingdale. What does it look like? So we are on Franklin Street. Very, very nice. Is this a nice town? Are we not on Main Street? We have found our back alley. Let's get out of this alley. We want to get up there. Boom, boom. Now we are on First Street. Looks like a nice little area. Very not what I was expecting from the aerial view of it. It does look like a pleasant town. Don't look like there would be much going on here, especially if I'm on First Street. Now we're back here to the middle. Nothing really too shabby about this place. Nothing stands out to me too much. Looks like we have found a main road. Still no tall, huge building. Looks like a very rural kind of town. Quiet, I would say. So at the end of the day, it is very important to remember this face. This is Austin Henry Jones. His information is listed below in text. So his height, his weight, he is up to be released in 2027, is being currently held at a federal correction institution in Loretto, Pennsylvania. Let's see where that would take us. Looks like also another rural type of area. It looks like it's set back from the road. This is the entrance to that facility. You cannot, however, go through the parking lot to view the rest of the facility, but it is set back from the road. There's a little bit better view of what we're looking at here. So it does look like it is a fenced in, not a super high maximum security prison, but it seems like it's probably pretty rough in there. But ladies, I would once again keep our eyes out for men like this. This is very important to remember who these men are, what they look like, because when they get out of prison, it's untelling what kind of alias or persona they are going to put on, if they've changed, if it's evolved them, if anything's different, or if they remain the same. There is no cure, no known cure for what these people do struggle with. I wish there was some way to help, but the only way to help is by publicly letting others know that this is someone to absolutely watch out for around young women, young girls, babies, children. Thank you. And that is all I have today for But Allegedly. Bye.